Let's head back to Montgomery and Prince George's counties. WSSC Water is requesting that residents use water for essential purposes only. This affects all 1.9 million customers in both counties. They say this is necessary because of a predicted increase in water main breaks and leaks. Meanwhile, residents tell us their neighborhoods are still snowed in. Our Matt Gregory live in Prince George's County tonight. Matt, what are you seeing now?
Yeah, just driving around, Annie, we want to give you a sense of what you can see in Prince George's County, and it's been getting mixed reviews, so take a look right here. This is one street not touched at all, and then this coming down. We're in Coral Hills, by the way. You can see this street got a little bit of plowed at least once, but still some snow there. And talking to residents, like I said, mixed reviews on the job the county did, but now they have to contend with what Annie was pointing out, something happening underneath the roads. In Clinton, we drove back to Denton Drive.
You came here last year because we were snowed and iced in, had not seen any plows.
Tawana Harper says this year, county plow crews got to her street by about 12:30 this morning.
The plow trucks did come through, which I appreciate, but they did not put any sand or salt down.
I believe they did the best they can do and still doing. I mean, it's nothing but ice.
Down the street, Russell Allen is seeing that ice up close. He says he hacked away at ice from his front porch to his driveway.
Even though I'm a big guy, I ain't trying to, that ice is heavy, but it took close to like 45 minutes.
Across the county.
And they did a good job on the roads.
In Suitland, mixed reviews on road conditions.
How do I feel the county did?
Yeah, how do you feel?
I think they did pretty good except on the side streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live on a dead-end road, and I don't know, they ain't come on my block.
Keon Brown says he's still digging out each morning.
It weren't too bad. Yesterday was worse, but today was fine.
By the afternoon, a new wrinkle under the roads. Water main breaks led WSSC to ask Prince George's County and Montgomery County residents to only use essential water.
It don't fatten in my day.
Which some folks found confusing.
What's essential? I think that's the part that people don't understand. It's like you never know how much you use until it's gone.
All right, one last look right here at the roads in Coral Hills. Like I said, not great. Now, what is essential use only? Well, talking with the WSSC Water Company, we were told that it refers to a couple of things. Number one, don't take excessive showers, leave faucets running, do not run your washer continuously, the washer and dryer. And then one that's a little difficult to follow, but try your best, is to not flush the toilet after every use. So that's what they say WSSC does, is essential use of water only. Anyway, for now, in the Weather Commander, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you, Annie.
All right, Matt, it was really interesting to hear from the people, the residents of the county, on how they think the crews did. Thanks for that. If you live in D.C. and your sidewalk is still covered in snow and ice, time is up. Property owners are required to clear the ice and snow or risk a warning or a fine. Rafael Sanchez Cruz went out with D.C.'s Department of Public Works as crews began enforcement. Rafael, what did you see? Are the sidewalks still in bad shape since yesterday? What are you seeing out there?
Look, Annie, this is what the sidewalk should look like, but the reality is there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. I'm right here next to the Woodley Park Metro Station. Look, DPW tells me they're taking this very seriously. Enforcement has started across all 8 wards, and they're taking it serious because of that refreezing that Caitlin mentioned, meaning these sidewalks are slick and dangerous.
Coach Charlie says that as a native Washingtonian, he knows better than to walk on icy sidewalks.
The sidewalks are not cleared, so folks are not even getting out and doing their job.
Under DC code, this should have been done 8 hours after the storm ended.
They are way overdue at this point.
Kiana Jones with DC's Department of Public Works is making sure pedestrians aren't forced to walk on the street.
If anyone wants to walk the sidewalk, they're going to slide and hurt themselves. This is just a sheet of ice, as you can see.
Jones is part of the DPW crews conducting sidewalk enforcement across all 8 wards. Right now, they're focused on businesses.
There aren't many businesses that are open.
But there are still rules to follow. Jones says sidewalks need to be clear up to the curb.
We were just speaking of how well that you shoveled the walkway.
This man followed the rules and was commended for it.
I want to say thank you.
His neighbor, on the other hand,
there has been no collection of the snow and the ice.
No one was at the business that got hit with the $150 fine. Jones says she gives business owners some grace.
They're saying, oh, I had a hard time getting out because of where I reside, or, you know, the snow have become so hard, or the people that I usually have to help, they weren't able to come and help.
They might get off with a warning. Residential enforcement hasn't started just yet.
With a lot of residents, they are still in the process of digging them out.
Yeah, it's still unclear when they will start fining residents, but that fine will be $25. Now, commercial enforcement will continue throughout the week. Now, I will tell you, Annie, that technically DPW can fine you every day that you don't comply. For now, it's just one time, hoping that people will follow through. In the district, I'm Rafael Sanchez Cruz. Back to you.
Yes, hopefully people will heed the warning. Thanks, Rafael. Well, could snow and ice cleanup be slowed by a different kind of ice? Some snow removal companies say workers are staying home, worried about possible immigration and customs enforcement activity. Our Matthew Torres is live in Fairfax County tonight. Matthew, I know one snow company actually told you those fears are already impacting how much work that they can actually get done.
Yeah, Annie, that's right. One business owner told me that normally people who'd be making money by shoveling snow are choosing not to come in out of fear of immigration enforcement. This owner says he has seen something like this before, but when you have streets like this one near Seven's Corner here in Fairfax County still packed with snow on the side, fewer workers means cleanup can take longer. It's not just snow.
I mean, you can't pack any good snowballs.
But a thick, icy layer still covering sidewalks and neighborhood streets that haven't seen a plow.
I mean, it's not going anywhere, so we're going to be seeing it until probably March, I'm guessing, at this point.
Matthew Wagner has been busy helping take care of his one-month-old daughter, Elle, but he knows there's more work ahead.
That I got some more shoveling to do here, so I got to take care of that at some point today.
It's so heavy and it's very hard to chip it.
You don't have to tell this man how tough that job is. His landscaping crew has been at it since 6 in the morning. They cleared 16 homes Monday and plan to clear 16 more today. It's so labor intensive, some of his guys opted out.
They say not anymore because they got so tired.
To keep up, he combined 2 crews into one, even enlisting his father visiting from out of the country, shoveling snow for the first time in his life.
So right now we're together because it's very heavy. Just like that, we can help each other.
But he says he could have had at least 6 more workers, if not for fear of immigration enforcement.
But I have other workers, so they afraid to show up. They say, no, we don't want to risk ourselves.
Northern Virginia has seen increased immigration enforcement activity in the last year since President Donald Trump took back the White House. Advocates say some people have been afraid to show up to work. This winter storm, another example of that impact.
Yeah, they are scared right now. People, they're scared to come out.
Now, the owner tells me they'll keep working until every job is finished, even if it takes longer with a smaller crew. They did have a snow blower, but that broke because of the icy mix. He says as far as the concerns with immigration enforcement, it's just become a way of life for some workers. Annie?
All right, Matthew Torres, thank you for that report. Our team has issued a rare weather impact alert for the entire week. You can go